How's it going? All right, well, so far I've unstrapped the boat for the most part. I'm gonna climb up in it. This is where we are today in Naples, Florida. I'm gonna take this 28-foot Southport and go put it on my friend's boat ramp, or he's got a boat lift. So we're gonna dig through the boat and find everything we need. I'll put the camera up here for right now. Today we are running off of the iPhone. Let me get all the keys and everything together, and y'all can just sit back for the ride. Okay, James, where did you put the keys? right, now that we have the keys, move the camera a little bit. Fenders, fenders, fenders. Where are the fenders? Trying to find fenders. Gotta be in the boat somewhere. All right, so now we've got all our ropes out. Both fenders are located. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna back it down the ramp right here. Keys are in ignition, everything's ready to go. So I'm gonna put this onto the right side of the dock and we'll make this work. I would leave the phone up here, but it'll probably fall. So let's just take you guys with me while I do this. Try not to bust my ass on the ladder. Remember to take the ladder off so it doesn't end up in the water. I'll put it right there for right now. It's not going anywhere. All right, so we got a drain plug is in. Straps are all off. Fender's just set to the water line. This one's a little higher. Grab this rope right here, and we will wrap this rope. Well, let's unhitch this. Hold on a second. I'll put y'all up here so you can see this. There you go. All right. Now this guy's gonna have to pull up some more. And of course we got the game warden over there watching us do this. All right, now I'll share with you something that I always do, no matter what I'm doing to launch a boat. guy needs to pull up more. He's gonna do that as soon as he moves. All right, I'm gonna put this thing in reverse. Out the window.
Potential spam.
Get a phone call from somebody I don't know. Check the mirrors. Okay, we got her a little too close to the dock. So now we'll straighten out. This is a pretty tight ramp here. You can see there's a tree. Look out this mirror. Use the line on the concrete to help straighten the line up, and that will work perfectly. All right, now before I tip this over the edge, I'm gonna put the four-wheel low. Give you an idea why I do this. The transmission and the part that's actually inside the transmission that holds the transmission in park is a really tiny little 8mm bolt. So when you put your truck in park, and you can feel that thing just hit the surge coupler and literally just pulled the trailer all the way backwards. That little part that holds the parking brake, or not just the parking brake, but the park detent in the transmission, is a tiny little bitty part. And that is subject to snapping and breaking, and then all of a sudden you have nothing left to hold your vehicle in park. So we're gonna get the fenders wet, see that the boat is floating. Now we're almost fully back on the incline. The boat has floated. Put the truck in park, set the brake, and then slowly let go of the brake pedal until you feel the truck settle. Now the brake is not only holding the vehicle in park, but it's also holding the front wheels, because the transmission in low is completely connected. Now, you see the boat's floating, confirm that. So I'll go over here and get the rope. And it looks like the winch is gonna, all right. We might have to go a little bit deeper because the V-stop is gonna catch the anchor, I think. Let's climb up here real quick and see if it will clear. It just might. It just took a little bit of help. All right. All right, that was easy. These guys throwing their daily catch in there. All right, so I'll put the camera down up here again. Turn on the electronics. All right, so we're gonna pick up the electronics real quick. All right. Pull up his map. Says stand. We're going to chart. Holy cow, look at all the fish in the water here. My God, that's crazy. We'll zoom in a little bit because we're just going back to his house. All right, and this is why you buy a boat with twins. Feels so good to be piloting a Southport again. We're gonna run over pelicans. There's a trimaran to the right. Name of the boat is Nice Try. That's awesome. Right? Seagrass mounted there. That's a sweet ass boat. 4, or is it 3? 3 450Rs on the back of that. I don't think this mount's gonna work too well because I didn't bring my GoPro mount. I could have done that. All right, now we're in the channel. I'll get her up on plane. This is how you do it, yeah. Don't want to lose my hat. Couple little bumps here and there. There we go. To get out of the main channel and slow down. Put my hat back on because I got hair everywhere. This is all slow idle speed, but check out the boats in here. Now we're in Naples, Florida. So when you got a boat up here, oh, there's another beautiful Scout. Scott and I were just talking about those this morning. The Yamahas that James maintains are in perfect running condition. Man, they popped right up on plane. That's why I love these boats. Southport's are a great riding boat. That's a beauty. A pair of Yamaha 200s on that. Man, that's a nice boat. That's a beauty. I'm gonna see if your neighbor will trade. What's that? Never been on it, but I'm following my charts to the homeowner. How far you gotta go? Yeah, I'm only going about another half a mile up. In fact, I got to go up to the third inlet and then go in. If you stay close to the markers, you should be okay in here. I mean, you see what they pull in here. That's got pod drives on it, so at 40,000 a pop, I'm sure they got it deep enough. It's a gorgeous 58 Azimuth. Hell yeah. And we are following our chart. And keeping it calm. That's a sweet boat. Good to see that they brought their flotation devices. Okay, so we're not going to this one, we're going to the next one. Someone's building a new home. Yeah, it's a sweet ass boat, isn't it? I'll check out the comments, guys, a little bit when I'm no longer streaming. Leave a comment on the video after I save it, and I'll be sure to answer the comments or go through the comments afterwards. Got to keep my hands on the wheel and pay attention to what's around me while I'm doing this. But this just goes to prove that you can launch a boat successfully by yourself. You can control any kind of boat as long as you're prepared. You have it programmed. All my lines were out, the fenders were out. I was prepared. I knew what I needed to do. I know exactly where the boat was going to go, how I was going to get it there, and that's why I got a midship line, as you saw here. As I got to the thing, I could rotate it. I no longer needed the bow line. I went to the midship line and the stern line, and that's how I ended up getting the boat turned around that pylon. Worked really well. Of course, the wind was also blowing in that direction, so I knew that the wind was going to help me as well. And when you got to do something solo, that's exactly what you got to do, is you got to prepare. These houses are beautiful. That's it, one-man army. Now, I'll be honest, you can't do this by yourself. You can pilot a boat successfully by yourself, but the truth really is it's always better to have help. If you're prepared, you know what you're doing, you can do anything. Now we're gonna have to turn this boat in this little narrow channel and put it on its lift, and then raise the lift. Lady Lund, look at these houses. I'm not charging Stan enough. I know, Stan, you're going to watch this, and I love you. You've been one of my greatest customers for the last, 5-6 years? We've been doing this a long time together. And this is the first time I've delivered to his house. He usually picks the boat up, but he got delayed on a flight. That boat's all the way from Annapolis, Maryland. All right, we're going to slow it down to a dead idle. What are those guys blowing on? This is Sheep's Head Drive. Somebody's screaming. Maybe they're filming in here. Beautiful rebuild of a house. We're in Naples, Florida, guys, gals. Can you imagine what these cost? Look at the storm shutters over the windows, inside and out. That's pretty intense. We're almost there. These Yamahas are so quiet. So quiet. And tomorrow, after I get home, I've got to drive up to New York. Pick up another beautiful boat. I just can't get onto the pontoon. That's probably a $100,000 pontoon boat. There's a lot of boat I could buy for $100,000, and that isn't it. I mean, for $100,000, you can buy that used. That's a beautiful boat. That's a really beautiful boat. Look at a regulator. That's hardcore fishing there. Hardcore. Triple Yamaha 300s. That's a 34 regulator. Someone posted in the comments what that boat costs with triple 300 Yamahas. There's a dual console whaler. That's a mill, probably. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. Oh, gonna have new neighbors. They're using all that FEMA money. That's right. And then with the ambulance. Let's see. Look at that mirror image on the water. That's beautiful. Today's view of the office is brought to you by Let's Go Brandon. I believe his lift is right on the corner over here. Making all that noise. This quiet little channel. All right, I think he's out there waiting for me, so I'm gonna put this down. Oh, there finally is a boat with 350s on it, a Grady. The fuck? Did he get his flight? Did he get on his flight? I'm live streaming it on YouTube so you'd be able to watch it. He said it has to go in this way because of your neighbor. I'm trying not to make this look easy. Not once. I have never done this ever. Ever. Can you give me a little kick so I can make it look like I know what I'm doing? How much further?
That second rod holder should be with this.
Where?
Right. Takes a while for this thing to get up, so.
About there?
Second run.
Oh, the second one's for here?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I tried making it look easy.
You did a great job.
All right. There we go. It is beautiful out here. I was told it's freezing in South Carolina where I live. Yeah. All right, everybody. It's done. Yeah, right? All right. Stan, thanks again for this opportunity. It was a beautiful little ride. Short but sweet. Y'all have a blessed day. God bless America.